let's get right into it. Obviously, we started the game like slowly, like it was a bit slow, pensive in the first half and stuff. We weren't moving the ball quick enough. Burnley kind of sat 11 men behind the ball, and it was really hard to break them down, I thought, in the first half.
Yeah, well, as you said, they put 11 men behind the ball, and I think we had most of the players and most of the possession, but it was just really hard to break them down, and we were kind of
we didn't have a shot on target in the first half.
Yeah, we were very sluggish. I thought Ali was a bit of a bright spark. He was trying to make things happen, but because we couldn't beat their line. Yeah, and we were very sloppy and giving away the ball a lot in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, they were pressing us. They were actually pressing us very high from like goal kicks, and I noticed. But we were definitely not quick enough in our transitional play. And I think our best bit in the first half was really Dembele trying to break their lines. We were giving the ball to him, but nothing was really coming of it, and we really lacked that pace on the sides. Yeah. But I thought when the second half started, I felt
it was much better in the second half.
We were still in control of the game, even in the first half. We were still in control. That's the main thing, I think. I thought as long as we carry on like this, we probably could nick a goal. And because Burnley offered 0 going forward, even in the first half they had nothing. So right at the beginning of the second half, we scored a goal from the corner, bit of a lucky goal. Dele Alli puts it away.
Their box.
Exactly, yeah. And then I think we started the second half really well. We were having chances. We were having loads of chances, especially after we scored. Kane was having after we scored. I thought there was a period of 20 minutes where we were really dominant.
It's just that same story of not being clinical enough.
Yeah, and obviously with Harry Kane being in August, he just kind of
it's unbelievable. Isn't
he just can't score a goal in August. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's crazy.
Get a golden boot.
Yeah, exactly. Just gives everyone a head start. It's fine. So after I was saying that 20-minute spell after we scored, we looked like we probably should have got that second goal. Kane was missing chances, and we were pressing really high, but it was really well. But then Burnley made a change.
Yeah, they go 2 up top. I think was it Chris Wood comes on.
Chris Wood and Ashley Barnes came on for Sambo,
and they looked really dangerous.
And all of a sudden the game changed. Yeah,
we didn't adapt to their formation change, and we looked really under threat, and that was a worrying sign, really.
Yeah. For sure, they all of a sudden they were getting in behind. They were getting chances. Brady had a shot which was a great save from Lloris. And then he plays another ball through.
And Lloris came out with that sliding tackle. Exactly. That was an amazing
sliding challenge. And you feel like Spurs. I think everyone around the ground was kind of going to feel like Spurs really need to get this second goal here if we're going to kill this game going into the last 20 minutes. And even then. Burnley were definitely back in the game, but we still had our chances even after they made that change. We still had a fair few. Again, Harry Kane, I think he put one wide, and there was a great save from Heaton. And I think Ali had a chance which she put straight at the keeper, and we had a few breakaways which we didn't make the most of. And if you don't make your chances, and it gives the opposition hope that they can stay in the game, and that's what they did. They stayed in the game till very late, into the 90th minute.
I think,
and then in the 90th minute, as you're thinking, close out the game, shore it up with 1-0 up.
Dele Alli.
Yeah.
What is he doing? Playing such a great game the whole game. 5 minutes to go. 3 times he could have done it and kept the ball in the centre of the pitch. Tries to dubs a player, tries to go around someone and loses the ball every time.
I thought, but usually Spurs, especially last season, were quite good at closing out games and being solid at the back, and it was really disappointing.
This was like a pre-Poch Spurs.
Yeah, after 5 minutes to go, we're still every time we get the ball, we're looking for a counter attack and going, and everyone charging forward and kind of looking for that second goal, which I don't mind, but you have to be clever about it. You can't keep doing it every time. And Kieran Trippier just caught in the last 5 minutes. He got caught out. I think I counted 3 times they got in behind him on the right, and that's unforgivable. Unforgivable when in the Premier League at this level, when you're 1-0 up to be caught 3 times when you're defending a lead is very poor. I don't think that's symptomatic of what Trippier is as a fullback. But I just think he made some poor decisions.
But also to go from last season to go from such fast fullbacks, and now we've got Davis and Trippier who are really slow. It just takes away a dimension of our game.
Oh, that's I think one of the issues is that I think in Davis and Trippier we have 2 very good fullbacks.
Yeah,
but they're
good, but they're not great.
Yeah, but I would say in terms of when Walker and Rose obviously where they're good at is they can go forward and then they have the pace to recover back.
You have to adapt because it's going to be a different style of play with those fullbacks
Exactly.
unless we get Sergio Aurier.
Walker Rogers all the time up, down, up,
and that's
down.
That's what we need in this system.
Yeah. And then Trippier and Davis, they're fine fullbacks, but they have to be smarter. They have to know that they're not Walker and Rose, so they can't just keep charging forward and back because they don't have the pace to recover.
So we missed a lot of pace, and Son was supposed to be in the team for pace.
Son was probably our worst player.
And he was poor, and we really needed him that game.
Yeah, he was. Whenever he got the ball, his touch was letting him down. His passing wasn't on point, and he was quite frustrating. He kept losing the ball.
And actually, Sissoko did more than him in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I thought Sissoko was much better than Son.
He came on. He actually didn't change the game, but he had a decent.
That man, he crossed it in. Was it Kane who missed the chance?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, it might have been Ali. But he had decent touches. He was charging forward, so he actually looked quite decent.
He added a bit of energy to the team.
Yeah,
it was much needed as well at the time.
But so it was obviously going to the last minute anyway. Robbie Brady plays that fantastic ball through to Chris Wood, and he sticks it away in the 90th minute. Trippier again got caught out,
got lost in the woods,
and that's what happens if you don't kill the game. I don't think everyone's obviously on Twitter a lot of outrage after this game, and this shows how much we need to buy. Everyone going crazy about how we have no pace in the team. This is the problem, but I don't see it that way. In terms of, I think,
do you put it down to Wembley?
No, I don't put it down to Wembley. I don't think Wembley made Kane miss all those chances.
Yeah. So what is it?
I think
because you would never have seen this that kind of capitulation at the end against at White Hart Lane.
Correct. I think. Well, usually at White Hart Lane, we're usually more than a goal to the good at these.
Yeah, but even if we were 1-0, we would have seen the game out like in true Pochettino style.
I think it's true. Or maybe Wembley does have part to play in terms of when we're squeezing the game out. Maybe there's more space in behind than there was a White Hart Lane in terms of getting caught out. So maybe there's something to that. But I just think if we kill the game, if we get that second goal, this game's over. Which we should have really got that second goal. We let them back in the game. We didn't score it, and it can always happen.
I feel like the performances are there at Wembley, and we just need that one win, and then we're going to go on a run there, I think.
And just need that bit of confidence. I think a lot of it is psychological. Must be.
Once we get that one win, the confidence will be there, and I think we'll end up having a good season there.
We could, I hope so. I mean, it's all going to depend on how well we can adapt, and also it's going to depend on the signings we make. But I feel like there's no reason why just because we're at Wembley, I know this is hoodoo and everything, so we have such a bad record, but I don't see a reason why we can't have a good season there. But yeah, on to the next game. Obviously, this one's a draw, but
for the transfer window.
It's a transfer window. The deadline day is coming up on Thursday, so that's going to be exciting. Hopefully, as a Spurs fan.
Poch says a minimum of 3.
So who do you reckon?
Well, it's all up in the air about Aurier at the moment, but it looks like Foyth is done.
Yeah, Juan Foyth. We've let go of Carter Vickers on loan.
Yeah,
we've let go of Kevin Wimmer's gone to Stoke for 18 million, which is a good move for him. And it's decent money, I guess.
Decent money. We signed him for what, like 5 million?
4 million, yeah, 4.5 million. So that's got some money in there. So it looks like
he played maybe like 15, 20 games for us.
Yeah, he didn't play in many games. Yeah, probably it's a pretty good record in the lineup. But yeah, so he's gone to Stoke. That's confirmed. And
Balde's gone to Monaco.
Oh, he's agreed a deal. So reportedly, that's not confirmed yet. So reportedly agreed a deal in Monaco, which would rule him out of moving to Spurs, which is pretty bad. Pretty bad news for us.
What's that rumour that won't go away? It's Ross Barkley. Yeah,
Ross Barkley. So obviously, what everyone's saying is that what's holding up the deal is his injury. Apparently, he has a torn hamstring, so he's going to be out that's rumoured for the next 3 months. So that's apparently holding up the deal. But if we can't find anyone else, it might have to be Ross Barkley, and I don't mind that too much. I think he's a good player, but
surely Levy will do a job on Everton with that one.
Yeah, well, again, should get him down to 20 million.
What, 50 million at the beginning of the transfer window? Yeah. I reckon we can get him for like 15.
No, I don't think that'll be very Levy. I reckon 20, 25 will probably do it.
Even that is half the price of what they wanted.
That's true. It's very true. And then there's rumours of, I mean, not likely, but there's rumours of Spurs back in for Lamar.
Liverpool put in a 55 million bid,
and they got rejected.
They got rejected.
Yeah, so unlikely. Put it that way, very unlikely. But the rumours are still there. I
saw a rumour on Twitter today who I'd really like is Willian Jose of Real Sociedad.
Yeah.
Saw a rumour of him. I don't know how likely that is. And also one that I'd really like is Divock Origi.
That would, yes. They're saying if we can find a replacement for Janssen, we'll be willing to let him go in the transfer. So if we can get Origi in and replace him for Janssen, that'd be a very good signing, I think. And in fact, Origi's father said that Tottenham is a possibility, as quoted in reports. So you never know if we can get Divock Origi, and he's not getting a look in at Liverpool. So he'll be a good backup striker, I feel. A bit of pace in behind, offer something different to Kane.
100%. It'll be like the return of Jermaine Defoe, a similar kind of play, you know.
Yeah.
We need that kind of player to complement Kane as well. We can play two up top sometimes.
It's just offer something different because Janssen and Kane are very similar.
It's just one's much better than the other.
yeah, a lot better. And so all eyes are on the Home Office.
Yeah.
for Serge Aurier. That was supposed to be today, but apparently there's no confirmation. So we'll see.
They're saying it's going to be tomorrow now.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Alright then, if you like what you see, like, subscribe and comment below. Let us know who you think you're going to sign, and let us know what you thought of the game against Burnley.
And as always,
come on you Spurs!